Hey folks, it's me, Stryker of Force, and today I'm going to go ahead and do another MK Basics video. This time with a character that, well, I don't see many people use, but I picked him up recently. I used to play as him, but I really started learning more with him as of late. This character is none other, in case you can see it, Stryker. Let's go ahead and put auto block on and such. Alright. Now, the reason people don't use him is a lot of people consider him to be an incredibly low-tier character. But he does have quite a few neat tips and tricks that are quite helpful. He does have a few disadvantages, but that's what this tutorial is here to help you look at. Alright. First things first, let me double check something. Get everything. Okay, yeah, I do everything. Now, let's go over his basic moves first, his general special moveset, like I did with Smoke. First things first, his gun. This is probably one of Stryker's most efficient moves. Hold on, let me turn this down a little. Now, his gun is incredibly helpful. Not only because it's good for distance, but it can reach the entire screen. It can also catch somebody from a distance when they're jumping at you. Like, let me just, for example, show something real quick. Oh wait, shoot. Yeah, forgot to hit A. Ready? Oh. See, when he jumps, you can still catch him. Anyways, that's important to know. Why is he still jumping? Okay. Now then. Shoot, sorry. Anyways, now he's done jumping. You can see the gun's pretty useful, and everything you can learn about this can help bait out high-risk attacks, is you can dash cancel the gun. So, let's say you hold it out and the person's think, oh, I can punish that with a teleport. If you don't shoot them, you can actually bait out and cancel with a dash forward and block it so that you can punish them instead. Or you can backdash too. It's good to know that. This gun is really useful, probably the trump card of his moves. Another one of his most important moves, and this is defense-wise, is his roll. Now, by the way, the gun is done by doing back forward 1. Now, to do his rolling attack, it's back forward 4, which, by the way, I'm using number notation again. If you're not familiar, check out my Smoke videos, it'll describe it. Now, the thing that makes this useful is that it travels pretty far, and is a really good punishment move, especially for projectiles. If Sub-Zero throws a ice ball at me, I can immediately punish it like that. Now, it's also good as an advancing move, because assume you have good recovery time on that when they block it. Good options for that would be to jump back, or to do a crouching 3, or crouching 4, because they're both relatively fast. Crouching 1's good, but it's limited. So anyways, that's up to you if they block it. Be careful, though. Don't do too many risky moves like roll and then do your gun, because they'll be able to punish that relatively quickly. Now, it's a good defense move. Now, another move he has, another useful one, is his grenade toss. It's a down back with 1 or down back with 2. 1 makes a grenade throw low, so it can catch your opponent off when they're just coming at you. The high one is best used as an anti-air, so if you can bait out your opponent to jump, it's another good anti-air tactic you have, like your gun. And another good move he has is his sweep, which is down back 4, and that trips your opponent. It's a low attack. This is good if you want to, hold on, wrong thing. Sorry. Why does it keep doing that? Anyways, it's a fairly good mixed move. If you can catch your opponent blocking high and make them think you're going to attack high, this is a good move to use. Now, did I get everything? Yeah, I did. Anyways. Enhanced moves, some notes on those. The enhanced gun shoots 4 times. There's not much of a damage difference. but this gives you longer gun time, and it's more slightly more instant than this one. It's a good move, especially for Chip. His enhanced grenade, you can use either free or 1 or 2 when you do it. Oh shoot, sorry, I gotta put my super Peter in full, and it'll give you a high and a low. This is really good zoning game if you need to keep your opponent away, or you're trying to get some chip damage on them. This is definitely a good move to use. His enhanced sweep will do slightly more damage, and it has super armor, which is useful against characters like characters like Noob Saibot, where his running projectiles are high and low, or large and can't be normally rolled under. Or say an opponent who throws out a random low attack or a low projectile like a sweep, and they time the distance wrong, or something like that. This is just a generally good move to get in on an opponent who's trying to advance on you, if you can sacrifice the few amounts of damage you'll get from one hit on super armor. Now this one does more damage, I'm pretty sure it has super armor too. Just another hint. Anyways, that's basically the rundown of special moves. Some good normals to know is, he doesn't have many efficient normals. His most useful normal attack has to be his standing 4, because this not only acts as a good deflection attack in anti-air, this is really good for characters who have instant appearing attacks like Raiden or Cyrax. You can get them away like this. And let's say they're let's go ahead and get them jumping again. If they jump, you can hit them with that, and if you want to juggle that, you can go into a rolling attack. You can cancel that into a rolling attack. Or a gun, and you can have a small amount of extra damage added. Now, let's go back. That's his good normal. His uppercut is also incredibly fast, which is a really useful thing for juggle combos and for defensive game. And he has a fairly good sweep, has good distance and relatively good speed. Now here's the tip with fighting. Here's the strategy behind fighting with Stryker. Stryker is a very good defense and keep away, but he has a few good offense options. His main trouble is getting in on an opponent because he doesn't have very good rush down or anything. He's good against projectile-heavy characters or regular projectile characters who are dependent upon it, like Reptile. You can get under his Sonic Balls or Sub-Zero's Ice Ball. He has trouble against characters like Noob as well because of his the size of his attacks, and he has them with really solid zoning that Stryker can't usually get past unless you really apply yourself. Now, he also is good against characters like Katana. He's fairly good, it's just his options are limited, and that's why I don't see many, probably why I don't see many people play as him. So yeah, the goal is, with playing a Stryker, don't feel like you're being a scrub if you have to use your gun a bit, or keep them away with some grenades, or punish them with this. It's really the most efficient way to use Stryker. Now let's go ahead and get some combos that are useful with Stryker. Now a lot of tutorials I've seen with Stryker are just basically combo videos. Those are helpful, but not all of them are practical, especially with Stryker, who's not good at getting in with people. But one good regular combo to know is his juggling combo, which is back 1 and then 2-2. It sets up an air juggle, or it sets up a juggle, which then you can go in with 1-1 into his gun, into an uppercut. You gotta do a lot of dashing. Combos with him are a little more demanding. Or you can roll in that if you want to. Sorry, I missed that one. But you also need to be paying very close attention. You can't dash too early with that, or start the combo, otherwise you're going to screw it up. So pay attention to the timing on dashes. That's just basic combos with Stryker. Another combo he has that's a bounce or juggle combo is his back 2 forward 2. This is a little harder to work with because it's a little slower. But yeah, same things can be done there. Now, one of his his only really good mix, one of his good mix-up combos is back 3-2. It does a small bounce. You can't do much with it, but the best thing to do with it, if you can do it, is to combo into a standing 4 into roll for decent damage. Considering how limited his mix-up options are, this is a good thing to know. If you can get close to an opponent, you need to confuse or mix them up. Now, anyways, that's the basis of him. Now for his X-Ray. This is a fairly decent X-Ray. The only problem is it's slow on startup. It takes a while for the active, for it to become active. But it does pretty good damage on its own. It's good for opponents trying to advance. It's a good punishment attack. Some ways to combo into it are doing this. You do the back 2-2 combo into sorry, that's wrong. Into 2-2. You have to be a little closer. So yeah. Sorry, I screwed that up. This combos into it if you do dash forward and do 2-2 and then into your X-Ray. And you get, how much damage do I get? I forget. I don't ever get to use this that often. 40% damage. It's not much extra, but it's confirming hit. So if you need to use the X-Ray, you can. In my opinion, it's better to use his meter for enhanced moves for zoning purposes or punishment, or for combo breaking. That's more useful for him. His X-Ray can be helpful. But against rushdown characters, he has a hard time, so getting comboed by him, or by anybody, using a breaker on them isn't going to affect your game too much. Anyways. Stryker's a decent character. I like him. I've been using him more as of late. He just takes a little practical application, so paying attention to different moves and learning how to play with him and keeping him at a distance is a good thing. Anyways, just remember that you can dash cancel out of this gun if you need to fade out a punishment. Remember that his best juggle is his back 1-2-2, and that to combo that you need to time the dash and wait a little bit before you do it. Anyways, Stryker's a pretty fun character. Fairly good offense with fairly good defense as well. Good keep away game. Anyways, I like him. I'm gonna probably use him a little more. Anyways, I'm Psycho Ripper, and that was a basics tutorial on Stryker.